Alpha Danger set for the ride. Ducks underneath. Alan hit Diamante Oscuro. Check this out. Matchup in which everybody's showing off what they can do. My goodness. All right, we got tag team action. Two fan favorite tag teams put together here for this afternoon's festivities. This is our second match at Sueño Restaurant for Guacamole Fest. We're outside. On one side, on the right, Alan Star, the tall Puerto Rican Boricua, teaming up with Diamante Oscuro in primarily black, green, and red with white trim to do battle against Alpha Danger and Josan in this tag team match. Waistlock applied as Alpha Danger tries to find an escape. Tag team action, one fall to decide it. Tags do not necessarily have to be made in order for a switch to occur. As long as one body's in the ring on behalf of the team at a time, the match can continue without a foul. Diamante Oscuro, a kamikaze style at times inside of the squared circle. And let's see if, at Lucha Libre Total, he can continue his upward progression. He'll take some insane risks. And Alpha Danger is very familiar with this opponent in particular. They've gone toe-to-toe several times previously outside of LT. And here's an opportunity to show their skills in front of a wonderful crowd here this afternoon for free Lucha Libre. What a jolly exercise by Alpha Danger to find an escape and to lock on his own wrist hold. And Diamante Oscuro trying to roll out of it as quickly as he possibly can to avoid suffering the damage. Alpha Danger, he'll take some risks himself. And he is a take charge individual. Alpha Danger stands up to any and all that step in front of him inside of the ring. And a nice snapping takedown, jumping snapmare takeover. The crowd applause for Alpha Danger after he was able to score what many would consider to be a very impressive, very athletic, very skilled maneuver inside of the ring. Move for move, lots of athleticism that Alpha Danger possesses. He has tumbling skill. When you see him jump over the top rope, hit Hurricane Ranas, you can tell he fights with a purpose. He fights with the intent to win and to win the right way. And that's what makes Alpha Danger such a force inside of this ring. Diamante Oscuro trying to bend over Alpha Danger. As Alpha Danger, misdirection, forces Diamante Oscuro off of his feet. The Diamond Fighter climbs the ropes on the near side as he jumps, flips 360 degrees before dragging down Alpha Danger. He's able to collect himself just in time in order to drag down his opponent. Lots of fan favorites here for Guacamole Fest, as Diamante Oscuro is able to use the ropes to take down Alpha Danger yet again. The fear of the unknown, Diamante Oscuro, the obscure diamond of the ring. Look at Alpha Danger using a cazador and lifting up into the air with that arm drag. Springboard arm drag now. And it's time for a submission. This is one of his patented moves. We might see a submission even before the teammates could get into this ring. Then, the argument is, will the captain be beaten, and will the match officially end? Will Papi Chulo have to wait it off? And look at this. Josan accidentally drop-kicked his partner to the outside. And now we have a new matchup. The Puerto Rican Boricua, very tall, excellent, balance off the ropes, Alan Star to do battle against Josan. And Josan making his LT debut as he flips upside down and drags down Alan Star right there. Josan, multiple sport athlete, he has the hops. And he has trained himself diligently for this ultimate opportunity. He's a great striker, known for a variety of kicks and knees. Will he exercise those in this matchup? Alan Star few nagging injuries for him, but he's going to go at it sore, or he's going to suffer his demise. Look at that attack from behind by Diamante Oscuro. So it's possible Alan Star might have made the save, and it might have actually led to a problem for Josan at the moment, as Alpha Danger rushes in and prevents Josan from suffering any further. Well, the action is so frantic in this bout. We've had interferences, we've had distractions. Now all four are in the ring. Now look at Josan. Is he trying to get out of town or what? I don't think it's working. We got a convention in the corner here, and I don't think Josan is just here to hang out. I think he was here to possibly try to take flight. And now we got a fight on the outside for a moment there. Alan won't let Alpha Danger escape. And what's the game plan here? Alpha Danger set for the rise. Ducks underneath. Alan hit Diamante Oscuro. Check this out. Flying double cross body press by Josan. Wow, Josan trying to take over the match. Double drop kick. Down goes Alan Diamante Oscuro to the outside. Favoring the arm is Diamante. Oh boy! Flying diving attacks! And Alpha Danger! And Josan! With a defiant show of high-flying skill, have grounded their two opponents on the outside. And Josan was reaching through to touch some souls apparently. But at the moment, Alpha Danger trying to finish off Diamante Oscuro as Alan started trying to recover on the outside of the ring. Arm wringer. Wow, that was almost like a ripcord lariat right there. And here's another panted submission. Neck and arms trapped, and Alan snuck under the ropes, got back into the ring. As soon as he knew his partner was in peril, he had to take matters into his own hands to help his team win. Rushing roundhouse kick. The Pegasus kick landed its mark. Alan starts in three of everything now. Guacamole Fest, mi Sueño Restaurant, hooks the leg, and Diamante Oscuro saves his partner. So this is a matchup in which everybody's showing off what they can do. My goodness! Diamante's wings. Face first plunging drop on his head. And look at that, Alpha Danger had to break it up. Referee losing total control over this. It's only supposed to be one member from each team in the ring at any one time. From the very beginning. Outside of what has happened between the two in the ring, things have gone out of hand more than once. Neck is cranked, arms are trapped, everything is going in opposite directions. And I believe the referee waved it off. Do we have a decision? Look at this! Josan, Alpha Danger have been declared the winners after all. Well, the flying body attack set everything in motion, and eventually Diamante couldn't recover. Alpha Danger, a submission machine in there. With the help of Josan, an impressive victory, and what many would consider to be a huge upset here for Guacamole Fest 2025.